Hi guys, good morning or good afternoon, whatever you prefer. It's Wednesday and Vivi is on holiday, so I'll be covering for her today. I'm standing about 50 kilometers southwest of Malaga airport, about 60 kilometers from the center of Malaga, in one of the most sought after postal codes on the Costa del Sol, Marbella. It seems like a weird road I'm standing on, but actually what I am trying to tell with this is that 5 minutes walk up that way, we've got our Marbella Park located, and 5 minutes that way is the beach. So a very, very attractive location for your holiday home, or even for, say, residential purposes. That road up there ends by the A7 that takes you into Marbella, about 6 kilometers from the center of Marbella, and the other way into Malaga, but straight on the A7. We are on the other road, say just over the road here from the A7. That's where the park is located. There are bus services into Fuengirola, where you can get the train into Malaga, or simply get the bus the last, say, 3-4 miles into the center of Marbella, which again is one of the most sought after postal codes here on the Costa del Sol. Puerto Banús, the old town of Marbella, and obviously all the beach bars and holiday resorts from here and into Marbella. I'm going to walk you down to the beach now. I've done the walk about a year ago, and it's there's a video on the website that more or less clocks the walk from the park. It's 10 minutes walk from the gate of the park till you stand on a beautiful white sandy beach, as you're going to see in a second. A little funny story about Marbella. When the tourism started in Spain, the late 50s and the early 60s, Marbella very, very fast became, say, one of the most attractive places. And that was because back in times there was somebody, whether it's right or not, whether it's a true story or whether it's a PR stunt, I don't know, but somebody found out that it was 2 degrees colder in the summer here in Marbella, and that makes a difference if the average temperature during the daytime is 35 to 40 degrees. That made even the Spanish started buying down here. Spanish people with money and obviously foreigners with money started to buy out here. That became rapidly one of the most famous places because it was said that it was a bit cooler in the summer. So here I am walking down this road next to our campsite, and all we've got around us is half or even million euro chalets all around. The prices are extortionate in these areas for property. On the park itself up here, we've got a couple of resales. You can see them on the website, but what I can briefly tell you is the prices start at £27,000. There are payment plans available, but start at £27,000, and the ground rent starts at 4,150 euros a year. That if you pay your rent up front. There are possibilities of, say, breaking up your rent in either 3-month payment, 6-month payment, or so on. But obviously you will gain a discount if you pay your fees in advance. The park offers, as many of our parks, you can gain your residency there. You can come as often as you want, you can stay as long as you want. It's a 12-month park. It's got a bar, it's got a restaurant, it's got manned reception, it's a gated community. Yeah, there's a night watch looking after the place in the night. There's a pool and there's a kids pool, so you got all the facilities. And obviously what you also got, just 10 minutes walk away, is this, one of the beaches here in Marbella. There's a beach bar here, there's a beach bar a bit further up. They're closed at the moment, obviously, with the situation we are having with the COVID. Not that they cannot open, but there are simply not a lot of tourists here at the moment, so they have chosen to keep it closed. Under normal circumstances, all this would be full of sunbeds and sun lounges where you can have a drink and overlooking this scenario. There's quite a bit of activity on the beach, considering that there are no tourists, or virtually no tourists. As I said, from the A7 you can either drive into Marbella in between 5 and 10 minutes, and the same, you can jump the bus and bus it in. But you can also, if you wish, walk along the beach here through the centre of Malaga. It's a bit windy and a bit, we've got what we call calima here in Spain, which is basically a wind that carries sand from Africa. So there's a little bit of dim in the air, and you can feel it in the air that there's a bit of sand in the air. It's not it's not something that bothers you really, but you can just feel that there's something in the air, and that is obviously the sand that's carried from northern Africa. The COVID situation, I mentioned it last week, but I'll just recap on it. Tomorrow and Friday, Saturday and Sunday is Easter here in Spain, and obviously normally that's when loads of Spanish travel from north to south, from Madrid to down here, from down here to up to Barcelona and so on. A lot of movements. That has been restricted, so we can travel freely within our own province. In my case, it's Malaga. If you live in Seville, you can travel in the municipality, within the municipality of Seville, and in Madrid and in Barcelona and so on. But we cannot cross, say, the provincial borders. So, and that is simply just to avoid too much movement around the national area. Bars and restaurants are open. The theatres are open. The cinemas are open. I went with my son to the cinema yesterday, and just the normal that you can, if you are in a bubble, if you're 4 people in a bubble, you can sit 4 people together, but you need to keep next seat free until you have another client or another spectator in the cinema. We are allowed to sit up to 6 people outside and 4 people inside in the restaurants. Do you have summer rents for 6 weeks? Hello Hazel. No, we don't do rentals, unfortunately. We do rentals in Italy if you're interested in that, and you can see more about our rental offers in Italy on our website, caravansinthesun.com. And Neil asked, did I say you can get your resident in? How does that work? Rules now have changed. Neil, obviously before the Brits got their NIE number, which is the foreign identification number. Now, not being a member of the European Union, you need your TIE number. To get your TIE number, you need a place to stay in Spain. So when you buy a mobile home on one of the parks, you'll be issued with a paper from the campsite saying that you are not residing, but you are staying on the park. And with that wording, you can take this paper and you can go to the police station and you can apply for your TIE number. Once you've got that, you can then open your bank account and you can get your patron, and you can obviously register with the health services and say the other services you need to register with. But to get your TIE number, you can do that with the paper that is that's issued by the park. Hi Jette. All right, the sun is shining in Denmark. Jette is one of our clients and one of my really good friends from Denmark watching. Nice to hear from you, Jette. Hope you're okay. Speak to you soon. Can get an app in Ireland. You should be able to get the Caravans in the Sun application in Ireland. Honestly, you do catch me on that one, so if you could please send the office an email or call them, but I couldn't see why you shouldn't be able to. People can download it here in Spain and in France and elsewhere, so I can't see why you shouldn't be able to in Ireland, but please contact the office for that one. With the TIE, yes Aidan, you can stay more than 90 days. With a TIE number, you are considered a resident. The only thing is the TIE was the NIE that the Brits had before Brexit. Other European nationalities like French, Germans, Belgians, Danes do still use their NIE number. Also, I don't want to forget to mention that We are still offering obviously video calls, video viewings until the travel restrictions has been lifted, and you can also, if you wish to reserve a home or reserve a plot or both, you can reserve that with a £995 fee, which is fully refundable if you don't like what you see. Once you can travel and come out and see the area and the place you're interested in. So that is probably the best way to secure your place in the sun at the moment. As I said, Easter is up, so I'm covering for Vivid today on Wednesday. So you won't see me on Friday, you will see me next Friday after Easter. So with that, I will wish you all a very pleasant Easter. And it's going to be a good one here in Spain, here in south of Spain at least. It's not too warm at the minute, it's 19-20 degrees, but still alright for a t-shirt. We're going to have up to 23-24 even on Friday and Saturday. So it's going to be a lovely Easter. I will wish you all a happy Easter as well, and again, get in touch with us if you could. If you fancy a video call from one of our locations here in beautiful Marbella or one of our other locations. Take care, stay healthy.